We talk about this all the time on this channel, and that is viral products. These are the type of products that you will always regret buying because someone else showed you that you need it. And then when you buy it, you realize that you don't need it. So it ends up in a cabinet, a closet, a random box. And then like a year later, you look at that item and you're like, why did I buy this? Garbage. When you need a product, or if you feel like something might be right for you, research. Research is key. Make sure you're answering your own questions too. Why do you need this product? Where are you going to put this product? Can you afford this product? Is it necessary for your house? Like, do you have space in general for this product? Or is it something that you're gonna just declutter in the next 4 to 6 months from now? I've talked about this numerous times, and again, none of us live a perfect lifestyle. It's nearly impossible to eat healthy 24/7. But the one thing that you will regret the most is eating junk food 24/7. And that is something that I was doing for a very, very long time until I started to break down the food that we were purchasing. The processed vegan food, processed food in general. Our grocery budget is a little bit higher now because we're purchasing fresh produce now, a lot more than what we were before. But when our grocery budget was lower, because again, in the US, processed junk food is cheaper than fresh food, which is a big BS. I hope one day someone changes this. I feel like junk food should be expensive and fresh produce should be cheap. Junk food is something that you will always regret purchasing because it's not to be consumed on a daily basis. Having some ice cream here and there, no problem. Having a cupcake here and there, no problem. But eating this stuff consistently is going to lead to crazy health problems, obesity, diabetes. Like, this is the stuff that I had to like kind of have a reality check on because I had a huge sweet tooth. And it's funny because even my mom and my sisters, like, they had this misconception where they were like, wait, Kara, why are you gaining so much weight when you're vegan? Don't you eat like veggies and stuff? And they thought because I was eating like vegan cupcakes, they thought that it was a healthy cupcake. Still made with a bunch of sugar, vegan butter. Just because something is labeled vegan doesn't mean it's healthy. So I want to put that out there too. If it's labeled vegan or vegetarian or keto friendly, check the other ingredients that are in that product. It could still have dyes. It could still have a ton of added sugar. It could have natural flavors, which again, natural flavors is not what it means. It's basically just a chemical that makes you addicting. So they should like change that label. Instead of it saying natural flavors, it's more of, this is a chemical that will make you addicted to this product. Thank you for your business. Too many cleaning products. I dealt with this. I thought I needed all the cleaning products out there until I think it was like maybe 5 months ago, I decided to like take out my entire like under the sink, the bathroom, and I was going through some of the cleaning products we had, and I was like, you know what? I can DIY 2 of these products, and the rest I can just use what we have at home, like vinegar, baking soda, things like that. So before purchasing a table cleaner and a countertop cleaner and then a wall cleaner, maybe you can have like a DIY multi-purpose spray recipe for these areas, and you can decrease all the cleaners you have under your sink or wherever you keep your cleaners, because I guarantee you when it comes time to declutter, most of the time, and also the videos I have been seeing when it comes to decluttering, the bin of unused cleaning products, never ending. So these are the products that you will regret eventually, because I guarantee you, you will not need or use more than half of them. There are certain hair products that you will regret because of the amount of damage it will do to your hair or how expensive it is, and it just didn't live up to the price or the bold claims that this product had. For me, my biggest regret was the Revlon little blowout thing. That fried my hair. One, I couldn't get it to work, so I was like constantly going over my hair. Worst purchase ever. I highly suggest you guys, if you want that like blowout look, my hair is 3 days old right now. I don't know why I always film on like greasy hair days, but the blowout look, I mean, I don't have it now, but if you want like your ends to be blowed out and then your top part, I've seen a lot of girls use the Velcro rollers. I haven't tried this method out, but I have tried the heatless curlers. So you can use the Velcro rollers here for volume and then do the heatless curler here, you can put like the heatless curler through one of the Velcro rollers and let it sit overnight or a couple hours, and then you will have that blowout look without the heat damage. Next product you will always regret is luxury cars. I have been through this route. Long story short, I ended up doing payments. I leased a Cadillac back in I think it was 2013 or 20, yeah, I think it was 2013 or 2014, one of those years. It was the worst experience ever, and it was the most crappiest car that I ever owned. And I've had a lot of old cars, and this was the worst car ever. And I will say the dealership was very sketchy, but when it comes to luxury cars in general, like the Mercedes, Range Rovers, Bentleys, yes, they look pretty, and that's all they're meant to do, is look pretty. I've never seen a luxury car outlast a car that isn't so pretty, like a Toyota or a Honda, or even what's that other good brand? There's another brand, I think it's either Subaru. There's another brand that is really good and it lasts a long time. And again, I know they're not the most luxury vehicle, but this is a vehicle that will get you from A to B for years, as long as you maintain the vehicle. Now, when it comes to these luxury brands, I've noticed a common thread with them. They never last over like 190,000 miles. Anyways, luxury vehicles, they're not meant to last. They're meant to look cute. They're meant to be a status symbol, be comfortable in the car, luxurious. What really lasts is the cars that aren't so pretty. And again, that's just been my little experience with cars. And I've seen family members go through cars as well. And I feel like a lot of, with this area that I live in, the cars that you see on the road is usually Honda, Toyota. Like, it's very rare that you will see a luxury vehicle like Lamborghini. Even if you're in like the fancier areas like Back Bay, you will still see Hondas. Like, it'll be like the newer version of the Hondas and stuff, but I can kind of see now that those cars are better for this type of weather we have here too. So like, the fancier cars are not the best in the snow, and they don't have that longevity in them. So you're better off getting your money's worth, especially if you live in a four-season environment. Again, I know a lot of people are not going to agree with me with this one, but this has just been personal experience. I've had way better luck with cars that aren't the fanciest looking and that don't have the fancy tag to them compared to that Cadillac that I purchased, or even other cars that my partner has had that were fancy. So we both have learned our lesson. Fitness equipment. Now, I'm not saying all fitness equipment is something you will regret, but in my personal experience, this is something that I suck at the most, and that is working out. This is the one thing where I put everything else first before working out. No matter if I purchase the treadmill, the stair stepper, the weights, the belts, like the weight belts, no matter if I purchase the cutest workout outfits, the nice sneakers, it doesn't matter. What really matters and what's going to get you motivated is yourself. So it doesn't matter how much money you spend on fitness equipment at the end of the day. It all depends on you. And I've learned that throughout the years. I've spent a lot of money on fitness equipment that I end up decluttering because I just don't use it, or we just go to the gym and use that equipment there. Fitness equipment is something that I regret over the years, and again, till this day, it's to do with my lack of motivation, which I need to change that. Like I said, I'm not perfect, and I need to put certain things down and put myself first. I just don't know how to yet. I don't know how to like drop work or drop like, cooking and doing the laundry. Like, I don't know how to drop all of these main things that I need to do in order to do a 30-minute workout or more. And like I said, there's no amount of fitness equipment that is going to change that. It has to be within myself. So I hope one day that it clicks. And the last thing that you will regret, and this is not by personal experience, but this is something that I've seen other people go through at like jobs that I used to have, and that is timeshares. So they often come with hidden fees, and they are very hard to sell if you don't use them. I've met quite a few people that have timeshares that bragged about their timeshares. You know, there were times where they couldn't use them and they were trying to sell them to other people at work. And those people at work didn't have the time to use the timeshare, because you have to actually have the time to use the timeshare. And yeah, sometimes a lot of those people ended up losing out on the money that they spent for these timeshares. So I think this is a big regret. Like, if you're gonna go on vacation, then book it. That's it. Like, just book it and be done with it. Like, you do not have to do these timeshares unless like you are really gonna do them. On that note, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know down below, what is the one thing that you regret buying that now you're a little bit more cautious about?